The next person I'm going to introduce is Philippe Moulin. He is from DriveQuant, and he actually believes that we don't necessarily need the hardware so much, because he will present us regarding successful connected motor insurance programs with smartphone telematics. Philippe.
So, hello, good afternoon, everybody. I'm trying to share my screen. Is it okay now? So my name is Philippe Moulin. I am the CEO of DriveQuant, and also since the combination of DriveQuant with FairConnect, I'm head of new business development for the FairConnect Group. So today, the speech is about sharing our experience on how to build successful connected motor insurance programs using smartphone telematics. So it doesn't mean we have only smartphone on board, but the smartphone is always at the core of our solutions. So first, a few words about FairConnect. So FairConnect is a provider of connected solution for the insurance industry. So we develop connected programs for the insurance industry. The group now has offices in France, Italy, Switzerland, and operation in those countries, and in Germany and other countries in Europe like Finland, Sweden. The vision of the group FairConnect is to help the insurance company improve the quality of life of policyholders. So most of the activity today is in the motor segment, but we also have a product in the property segment, and we target a health segment. We provide connected solutions and real-time assistance and valuable service to policyholders, which we think is very important when you think about developing connected solution. So we combined DriveQuant with FairConnect in November 2020. Why we did that is because we think together we have a diversity of culture that is important to address the industry we are looking at. We think that every insurance company is specific, and every market, every country has a specific market. So in order to address all the European markets, all the European countries, all the European customers, you need to have a team that has a global culture. And between France and Italy, well, it's a good starting point. So today, as a group, we connect more than 500,000 policyholders. So most of that in Italy, which is the most mature market, but some of them also in the other countries I mentioned. And here you have examples of important customers we are working with. Okay, so now the purpose of the speech is to share our thoughts, our experience with connected motor insurance programs. So we think that if you want to be successful in launching a program, well, you need to pay attention to 4 main points, 4 pillars for successful programs. The first one is it's important to make things simple. So plug and play mobile technologies. Simplicity is really a key point, and simplicity for the insurance company, simplicity also for the user. The second point is scoring and analytics. So it's very important, very interesting to collect data, but data in itself has no value. What is important is to understand the data and to build valuable scorings and analytics. Number 3, data-driven claims management. So if you want to make a program successful, you need to bring value to the customer and to the insurer, and the claims management is a huge opportunity for that. Okay, and when you're connected, of course, you can do things that you couldn't without connectivity. And number 4, which we believe is very important, is you need to bring services to the policyholder, to bring value to the policyholder. If you want to attract customers, to have more policyholders, well, you need to make the program exciting, to bring value-added services. So coming back to the first one, so we think the smartphone as a sensor technology now is mature and has a central role to play in connected insurance program because it makes things simple. It makes things simple for the insurance company because, of course, deploying a mobile app is much more simple than deploying an OBD device-based solution. For example, it's more simple in terms of logistics, in terms of support, but also it's more cost efficient. Contrary to what I just heard before, the data collected by smartphone are of very good quality, and you can build efficient scoring using the sensors that are inside the smartphone. Okay, and the smartphone is a very good tool to build prevention program, to do assistance, because it's the tool now that everybody has in his pocket. So it's the perfect tool for customer relationship. Okay, and what we did also to provide this type of offer to our customers is we make the integration simple. We have developed a software development kit, SDK, that can be integrated into any app. So any app of our customers can be transformed into a telematics app, a data collection app. We can also provide white label apps in order to launch new programs quickly without a lot of investment and to learn. So it's very important for the insurance companies that want to launch a first program. You can start simple, quickly, and learn, and then expand. Okay, so that were figures that were published in 2016 on the expected rise of smartphone-based solutions in the insurance industry. And so it was expected to rise from 1% in 2016 to 29% in 2018. And actually, so I'm not sure if these numbers are really accurate now, but what we've seen is that now most of our customers have understood that mobile is very interesting, very important, and must be at the center of the solution. So number 2 in our 4 pillars, scorings and analytics. So the key is not only to collect the data, but it's to understand it and to use it to bring value from the data that are collected. So the data are used to measure risk, to better estimate risk, so better manage the insurance program. We have safety scores. What is possible also to have with smartphone is distraction scores, and that is something that is very important today, and that explains more and more crashes, and only smartphone-based solutions can measure distractions. Smartphone, the data are very important if you want to implement effective prevention action, okay, based on accurate data. And also, we have developed scorings to estimate energy consumption and eco-driving behaviors of the driver, and that's something that can be interesting if you want to run programs that are environmentally friendly. Okay, so in our experience, smartphone data characteristics, there are high frequency data, so you can have GPS, but also accelerometer, gyrometer. They are reliable because the sensors in the smartphones are very good quality, sometimes better quality than what you have in the cars. There's no connection with the vehicle needed. So it's universal. You don't have compatibility problems with some models, some brands. And it can be completed with tags. So we work with beacons. We work with our own device based on Bluetooth, beacon protocol, SIM chip if needed. So we propose in all our programs the device that is the most adapted to the program. And again, it depends, it is specific depending on the insurance company, depending on the market. But this is an example of the good correlation of we can have between claims frequency and our scores. So here you can have clusters classified by level of risk, and you can see a good correlation with the scoring we can make from the data we collect. So just to show, well, the first value of the data is to better understand risk. So number 3 in our pillars, data-driven claims management. So of course, the smartphone is a good tool to connect, to call the customer and to perform assistance. So thanks to the smartphone, you can have automatic crash detection. So that can be made in the smartphone or in a device attached to the screen or mounted in the vehicle. With that, you can have emergency call. You can accelerate notification of loss. You can accelerate also the claims management. You can pre-fill the claims report. And the insurance company receives reports, including accurate data about the crash, so acceleration, duration, the speed of the vehicle, the position, many valuable information that help managing the claims. These are the type of graphs we can have of data we collect. So here on the left, here on the left you have accelerometer data, and here the GPS velocity. So it was data collected in a crash, and we can collect these types of data with the what we call the microbox here that has a SIM chip and an accelerometer, or with the smartphone. Okay, and the number 4, so the last pillar of our key points for successful programs, value-added services for policyholder. So in some countries, most of the value brought to the policyholder is based on the premium reduction. We see that in some countries that is clearly not enough or even not possible. And in France, it is the case where such kind of programs are not really successful. So the value added, the value for the policyholder must be larger than that. And clearly fairer pricing, so like usage-based programs, is something that is quite popular today, given the context of people driving less. Reward programs to help run prevention programs is something that we see are very successful in some countries, in some markets. Real-time assistance, it's a value for the insurance company, but also a huge value for the policyholder. Driving advice is interesting for continuous improvement, and again, interesting for the policyholder and for the insurance company if you manage to decrease the risk. There are interesting opportunity in connecting with the maintenance network, estimating the mileage of the vehicle. You can improve the service of the car. So there are opportunities, and we have programs where we try to bring value with these kind of things, and also theft tracking in some countries, like in Italy sometimes. Okay, so these are performance results that we had in some of our prevention programs. So the type of results we have, when we launch, for gamification mechanism, for example, challenges. So this was a challenge where we propose the customers to be more cautious during their driving. And the results we have are quite impressive, in fact, because we see that the number of risky events decreased by between 20 and 40%, depending on the challenges. Also, the distracted driving. So when the driver is engaged in a challenge, well, he uses less his phone while driving. So this is very a dramatic increase. Well, decrease in distracting driving, but very interesting when you want to reduce risks, to work on the prevention, and an increase in energy efficiency. So actually, the drivers, while being safer, they consume less fuel, and so it's interesting also for the environmental impact of the travel. Okay, so the last two slides, so they are examples of programs that are running today with our technology. So this one is in Italy. It's based on our family product, DriveQuant Mobile Plus. So there's an IoT device and a mobile app. And in this case, there's behavioral pricing, but also automatic crash detection, automatic claims management. And this one in France, it's insurance by the minute, the pay per minute insurance. And now it is also, the same program includes insurance by the kilometer, so pay per kilometer. So this one is based on a mobile app and a beacon. And it is being pushed now by, so Altima is a subsidiary of Maif, which is one of the large insurers in France. So these two examples illustrate the variety of offer we can propose in different markets, adapted to the specificity of the market. So thank you for following the presentation. If you want to have more information, well, please don't hesitate to contact me, so directly on Swapcard or by email. There's also today on Swapcard our business developer who is called Edouard Boinel, and Carmine Carella, the CEO of FairConnect, is here. So it's a good opportunity if you want to have an exchange with him. So thanks a lot. And I hope to speak again to you soon.
Thank you very much, Philippe.